the thing that I was going to talk about is again a technology related one, and that is, so we've had Steve Jobs in the past. We've had lots of entrepreneurs. Apple in particular have now created a product in the iPhone that I know you don't, but people need it as opposed to want it. It's kind of it's got to the point where I don't know what
phone to use.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do without an iPhone.
Yeah,
because I use it for so many different things, and they've made the product that everyone needs as opposed to wants. Now, for me, I would say that this entrepreneur is now making the product that in the next decade everyone is going to need, but it was born in this decade just gone, and that is Elon Musk and the Tesla. Now, I don't think it's going to stop at cars. I reckon it's going to move into homes. I think it's already moving into homes, isn't it, with like solar panels and stuff like that. But I think he is going to be the one that just drives it. Excuse the pun. From this day forward, and I think the Tesla being created in the last 10 years is one of the massive things that's happened this decade.
Yeah, definitely. And I remember seeing. You're talking about moving into markets other than cars.
Yeah.
I remember seeing. I remember reading an article, and it was basically Elon Musk versus Jeff Bezos.
What's he from?
He's the Amazon
Yeah.
owner.
Yeah.
They're effectively in like a space race.
Yeah.
Well, not space race. It's like I think it's the moon, or it might be Mars.
Right.
But they're basically putting all this money into it to try and create some form of
transportation.
Living. Yeah.
Crikey.
To be able to live on Mars, or I feel like the moon is probably, can't remember. Anyway,
living somewhere that's not on planet Earth.
So, which I think is not really as crazy as you first think.
No, it's not. It's not overly crazy.
You think the amount of money that they've both got is, I guess, it is capable if they put their minds to it.
I think there's that question of, is it our priority? Are we better off trying to maintain the planet we've got, or finding a way to live elsewhere? And I think in both with each of those people, less so the Amazon owner, but with Elon Musk himself, he's kind of trying to find a way to do both. He's finding a way to live our life that we live here on planet Earth, whilst also doing it more sustainably.
Yeah.
But also, he's trying to find that way of living elsewhere, which to me scares me more than entices me. I don't think I would personally want to do it.
Yeah.
But I want a Tesla.
I guess wouldn't want a Tesla. I guess the question you got to ask is how long until we're past the point of no return in terms of this planet?
Yeah.
Because then, if you are past that point, then you have no other option but to find somewhere else.
Yeah.
Whereas if you are able to do something, then
it's best to do it and try and live where we're living.
And it's so much, obviously it's easier to stay here because we've already got a vast amount of things,
resources
established,
Yeah, we know how this planet works essentially as well. So we know how to get water, we know how to get food.
Yeah, so
we have sustainable ways of doing
services,
those
gas
things.
services, electricity, train lines, bus lines, taxi,
everything under the sun,
schools,
is here
hospital,
already.
Literally everything that you would ever need.
But if it did get to the point where we couldn't live here anymore, it's people like them that are driving the way forward now, which it's not your politicians, it's not anything like that. It is.
Really, politicians aren't as powerful as they might like to think.
No,
it is Elon Musk, who's got billions and billions of pounds that he can spend on.
Money talks.
Yeah.
So talking about money.
In terms of the Tesla though.
Yeah.
I think that is not only does it help the environment, but also, you know, they're quite pokey little things. So I imagine, like you say, everyone wants one.
Well,
So
the Tesla truck
himself,
got announced.
Yeah.
I mean, that's ugly as fuck. But people still pre-ordered it.
Really?
A lot of people pre-ordered it.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything post announcement, but
no, I saw the announcement. I saw the.
I was quite surprised.
Thing where he smashed the window.
Yeah,
which is quality. But I think that, you know. I'll ask you this: so money-wise, the Tesla costs average £60,000 at the moment,
right,
for a car. Do you think in the next decade Teslas are going to become affordable for average Joes like me and you? Or do you think it's going to be a celebrity car or a rich person's car, which is what it seems to be at the moment?
I think it'll be the same as an iPhone, where it started at what, 300-400 quid? Actually, no, that's going the other way, isn't it?
Yeah, the iPhone got more expensive as time went on.
But okay, so I guess the point I'm trying to make is that the price isn't necessarily the biggest influence.
No, because
I think people still want to buy it regardless. So for him, as a business model, if he's selling a lot already, it wouldn't make sense to drop prices.
No.
I mean, obviously used Teslas that are like 3, 4, 5 years old.
Yeah, true. You might be able to get access to one. I mean, there's a guy around the corner from me that has a Tesla.
Really?
And I wouldn't say that I necessarily live in an area that is well off.
No.
But, yeah, I guess, like, the Tesla itself might become that item that you don't really care about the price of it because it's just something you've got to have. Like with an iPhone, to think that the thing that keeps vibrating and ruining the audio of this podcast, is like 1,000 and something, like it's £1,000 worth of technology.
Yeah.
To think that's £1,000, that's gone out of sync. What? No, come back. Focus. Hi. To think that that's like £1,000 it's just ruined it's ruined the audio and it's ruined the visual of this podcast. £1,000, but I still fork out monthly costs for it because I feel like it's something I need. The Tesla might become that, and where I'm paying I pay like £168 a month for my car at the moment, which after 5 years I've paid it off, which ends in September, and I can't wait. Will I be like, oh, you know, it's only like £300 a month? Will I ever think that?
I guess it depends on how much you want it. Me myself, I can't imagine. Would I? I'm not massively enthralled by it, so
no.
I'm not sort of willing to put my hand in my pocket and pay a rather large sum.
I don't think I could. I really like the Tesla, but I don't think I could ever justify spending that amount of money on it. There are other companies, of course, getting involved in like the electric car sort of world, like Vauxhall
have just released one, haven't they?
Vauxhall are releasing the Corsa, which by the time it comes to me trading my Corsa in, I might just go for it. But is it going to be as good as...
The other element is a sense of trying to help.
That's why I want it, yeah.
Like, you know, obviously in terms of greenhouse gases and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, to help the planet and to battle climate change.
It might. You never know. They might at some point. Won't be anytime soon, but there is a potential at some point that they will ban petrol and diesel cars, and you might have to have an electric car.
Do you know what I want? So one of the big things for some people with an electric car is charging it costs money. Yeah. Which is obvious because you have to pay for the electric. So just filling up a fuel tank, but people are like, oh yeah, but my electric bill will go through the roof. They don't really have the intelligence to think that they're already spending like double that on petrol. Yeah. But Like for me, I've got solar panels on my house,
Right.
so I never actually really pay for electric. In fact, I make money from my house usually because despite all these lights and cameras on, I don't ever actually spend that much money on electric. But the day that they have a car with a solar panel on the roof of it, they've won. Like I won't care how much it costs to take my money.
The only way that they, I think, could sell that
If you don't live in England.
Well, yeah.
Someone gets sun.
If they can somehow make it so that the solar panel doesn't stand out.
Yeah, so like
nobody would wanna.
I feel like you could build that into like the carbon, like the not carbon fiber, but like the design of the roof is black.
The glass could sort of.
Yeah, it could work. I think they could do it. Whether they will do it is another thing, though. I don't know. But that is, a massive part of the last decade, and I think more so a massive part of the next decade will be.
Yeah, it's definitely going to.
Elon Musk, him.
It's definitely going to sort of go down that road, and it's not as if it's going to like crash and burn or anything.
No.
I guess the next step would be like electric planes.
That would be mental. Or electric trains, which they've already got, I believe, in Japan. They got the bullet train. Is that electric? I can't remember.
Not. A lot of trains are electric, aren't they?
Are they? Oh yeah.
It must be.
Yeah, because you don't have steam trains.
You don't have steam.
You don't fuel a train, do you?
Surely not. Surely. I wouldn't put money on it, but surely not.
Like your standard Western Rail?
Yeah, it's got to be.
I don't know. Someone in the comments, let us know. 1, do you want to buy a Tesla? 2, are trains electric?
It must be.
We're going to move on. We're moving on.